And hello, everybody. It's Linda Morrison here from the Mind Body Joy podcast and TV show. I've got my friend and fantastic health coach here, Lisa Strickland. Hello, Lisa.
Hello.
Today, we are actually going to talk about something really interesting. And I will give you a touch of background. For 33 years, I've worked with people in their health, well-being, success, and to move forward with their businesses. So I've actually got to speak to tens of thousands of people. And since I went online around about 10 years ago, I actually have been recording how many people I've actually spoken to in terms of, putting it down in my CRM. And it's now up to about 14,000 people. So I've got a little bit of knowledge here, and the sociologist in me really takes that down. And something that's actually come up, and Lisa and I have actually talked about it a lot, especially at the moment when people are really wanting to move forward in their lives, but they are finding there's a bit of a stalwart, this thing called a global pandemic, which is causing lots of havoc, lots of confusion, lots of rules, lots of new ways of having to get forward. And we're going to talk today about this thing that comes up. And this statement that many people say all of the time is, and that is, I'm fine. So the premise around this is that they reach out for help from us, and then we make them a very clear offer about how we can take them forward. And this is how to make more money, how to be better in their health and well-being, how to have more energy, how to have more get up and go, how to get what they want in life. And when it comes to the point where we go, right, we're going to start this service program offer right now, they say, oh, but I'm fine. Lisa, can you speak into any of that? I've spoken for a little bit now. Sorry to take off there, but it is an area I'm really passionate about, this stuckness.
Definitely. And it is interesting because we know, and I think that most people don't recognize the fact that we actually know too, because we've said it ourselves in the past. And it is a statement that because we are amazing in what we do, women tend to just want to take everything on their back. And it's like they've got their whole family on their back, their business, whatever they've got, and they're just being pushed down. But they're just going to stay in their little martyrdom and say to everybody, I'm fine. We've taken on so much over the years, and we don't know when to reach out for help. Don't you find that, Linda?
I do find that. I think that it's quite interesting. And this is, as a capable woman, this has actually happened to me at times as well. When I actually have asked for help from people, they are quite confused about that as well. So you tend to not ask anymore, or you don't get good at formulating questions that gives you the outcome that you're actually wanting. So you're not used to help. Is my point.
Definitely not.
And I think this is a phenomenon, and it is ingrained, and it is generational, and it is quite interesting. So, that whole saying of give a busy woman a job or give a busy person a job and it'll get done. It's a bit like that. And we can at times fall into the pattern of getting to a point where we're not used to formulating the questions. Now, that said, I am very clear at always saying to all of my clients and potential clients, I'm here to help you. You might not know how to formulate the questions that you're actually wanting to get the help that you're needing, but I am here. I've done it before you. I won't ever teach anything I don't have full mastery around, and I am able to step you forward. Now, will it be easy? No. Will it be simple? Yes. So we keep it simple, not easy. Change is not easy is my point that I'm trying to make. So that's why I believe, and myself included, I have needed accountability and support to really 10x my life in every single way. Can you speak into that a little bit, Lisa?
Yeah, I think in regards to that, and we've all experienced it. There are times where we're not sure how to step through. And that is why, we've really stepped up to assist other women to do this, because it is a place where we get very, very stuck. And we do feel a responsibility. And unfortunately, we hold ourselves to that responsibility. So actually being able to have someone there to be able to really, assist you to move forward and to do it with ease and grace. It is something that, accountability is an amazing thing, because the moment we have somebody there that we can really talk to, and I think get out how we're feeling about that whole situation, because we do get very stuck. And so that, we're there so that we can just push everybody forward and really guide them to where they want to go, because in business everybody's got a different direction into what they want to do, but really, helping them to feel confident, feel good about what they're doing, and feel strong, because it's all about building ourselves up and knowing that we can get where we need to be.
100%. We're not going to be able to reach stage 10 when we haven't got to stage 1.
Exactly.
And I think this is what is very, very interesting, especially at the moment when people are feeling a bit overwhelmed, underwhelmed, confused, anxious, worried about the future, all of the rest of it. When you are in some stress and some form of stress, and we've all acknowledged that this is the time that is at its new level, then it is very, very difficult to get to your stage 10 when you can't even get to your stage 1. You won't see it yet. So with someone such as us, we have done it before. So we know the stages of blocks, we know the stages of non-confidence, or you feel like you're spinning your wheels, you're not getting anywhere, which is absolutely not true. And we've all got that when we have areas of growth. We get the biggest mountain in front of us before the biggest stage of growth. And this is life. This happens in all different ways. I often say to my women that I work with who are mothers, it's like, how easy was it to get your baby? So you got the great reward, but there's very few that actually said it was pretty easy.
Well, everything is a step by step, when you first have your baby and then you're trying to get out the door, remember that time where you had to pack everything up, get the new little trolley, sorry, I've forgotten the word,
pram.
What's it called? Pushchair, pram, and get out that door. It was like 2 hours later you're still thinking, I'm still not out the door. So it's no different than being in business. It's a step-by-step process.
Being in business, for formulating new levels of health, you can't see the golden end of the rainbow, the pot at the end of the rainbow, until you've actually, sort of worked through the stages. So we are here for you for all of that. You are absolutely not stuck. There is a way. Each of our clients that come to us need a different prop up, and you get yourself a good coach, and they'll actually know how to prop you up in different areas, but also how to be firm. So if you are of a growth mindset and you are teachable and you are able to learn, that is actually how you go forward. And I always say the best coaches and mentors are teachable. And Lisa certainly is. It's been a pleasure helping her to grow her business on every single level, from the point of really simple products that you're able to buy anywhere that she can ship to you, right through to her fantastic book, and then her services and programs that actually take you on a process of getting your health from zero to hero, I call it, or from A to B, or from, from strung out to, a rock star, or whatever you want to call it. There is transformation and a process, and it does take time and help. Same with me. When I'm getting ready for a photo shoot, I call upon my best trainer friends. I go, right, we're going to shape this body up. I like to have it in a certain amount of good condition all of the time. But when I want to go that extra 10%, that extra whatever, I pull in the professionals. The same with my business. And this is really what you want to be doing in life, is that you don't want to be just rocking in the corner, wondering how to do it, or going onto YouTube, which is nothing wrong with YouTube. It's how you could discover the both of us, Lisa Strickland and Immunity Kitchen, and myself with Linda Morrison. I've got, the whole TV show over there where there's hundreds of videos that you could actually geek out on. But this isn't necessarily going to get you the results that you want. Sitting on the fence and being a voyeur is not necessarily going to get you the results that you want. And the fastest results are when you come in and get a client, get a trainer to actually hold you to the standards that you want to
very much so
go to.
Yeah, very much so. It's such an important step. It was a very important step for me. And through the last few years, your assistance has assisted me to move my business forward and to be able to get out there and do the things that are my passion. It is, you can have a passion, but unless you actually move it forward, it's not going to be out there helping people. And that is what 100%. We want to do. We want to be helping people. Yes. And so through you helping me, I'm now able to go out there and help the people that I need to help.
Beautifully said. Yeah, beautifully said. And this is why I am so passionate about health, and everyone's got their different take and bent on it. All the different clients that I get to work with in their businesses, they've all got a different sustainable way to actually help people forward. And when I actually move forward with helping them forward, I get to help tens of thousands of people that would have never found me in my health business, which is extremely important to me. And also it makes it my whole business extremely holistic. So then all of you practitioners are actually being paid well, and therefore you've got more zest to keep on going and keep on getting better, bigger, and going for it. And that helps the world go round. And goodness only knows we need it more than ever at the moment.
We certainly do. Yeah.
All right. Any final words, Lisa? And below we'll pop your notes up, and there'll be a little link there that you can get a little freebie from Lisa as well. So any further things that you need to say?
I just really would like to say that people need to step up, because it's really important now. People need your help and assistance in no matter what you do, especially from a health perspective. It is more and more evident that we need to be out there assisting people to be able to move forward in their own health. It's really important. So now is the time.
Fundamental. The levels of stress that I've actually perceived from people across the world and globally for the last 18 to 19 months since this pandemic arose, and this level and this situation globally have actually arose. I've never seen anything like in my 33 years of business. And people are on a high alert, high edge, and that over a prolonged period, stress in your body over a prolonged period is detrimental. So something needs to happen. So therefore, there's strategies and skills that will actually help that are far beyond, the traditional ways of doing things, but actually you've got experts here all around you that can actually help you with that, for sure. Thank you so much, Lisa, for your time, and thank you everyone for listening. Always please share these videos, because this needs to get out to the world. People absolutely should. I had I'll leave you with these thoughts, a fantastic client that I used to work with many, many years ago. She would say she would invest heavily in her health practice with me. So as her trainer, with our chiropractic office, me as her personal trainer, she would invest fairly heavily in that pursuit. And she would say, and she was about 20 years older than me as well at the time, through that 10 years that I worked with her. And she would actually say, you either pay now or pay later. So what she was saying was, you either pay for your health on a regular basis or you pay later by being sick. And she's right. She was absolutely fully right. And that wisdom came through her. And there she was, this, probably, she wouldn't tell me her age. No, she was about 60. She was about 60. And at the time I thought, I'll never get to 60. And now I'm like, It's only a decade away. It's going to happen to us all. But she was dynamite. She was a little feisty and really, really, she was still working full time, and she was very, very productive with her family life and her community life and everything. And it was the nicest thing to see and to be able to contribute to that. But she said, you pay now and regularly and you enjoy it, or you pay later. So here we are. It's time for you to really step up, everybody, and take charge. And there's so much you can do to really gather and fortify your body, mind, and spirit, and business. That's an area that I'm passionate about as well. Money, very important. If you stress about money, then you're not truly healthy. And so I can't wait to speak to you, and nor can Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Okay.